Alright, let's get this shit done. I need to get this thing done, ideally in 3 hours, which I don't think is gonna happen. Unless there's like some kind of miracle that happens. Okay, yeah, this part needs a lot of stuff. Uh, I don't know if I have the energy or the mental capacity to do it today. Alright, you know what? Let's see. This part the percussion here kind of sounds weird. You know what? I'm just gonna turn down the volumes of some stuff. That sounds like a trap beat. I don't even care. Okay, so here we need like a just a little brass thing happening. It's like one thing. Let's put a trombone because that seems to be the easiest thing. Oh shit, wait, hold on a second. I forgot to put the link of the stream into my Discord channel. My Discord channel. Oh shit, I don't want to listen to my voice. Alright, brass. Like that might be a little bit too low for trombone. And then we can have a tuba. Sounds like some kind of synth. Anyways. I guess this part kind of works. I don't need to touch it further. Okay, here the brass kind of feels weak. It's because I have 4 horns playing. Only 4 horns. If I added like some kind of trumpet, maybe that'll make it better. Alright, you know what? Let me try to enhance the melody, because right now the melody is very, very weak. Do I want to use trumpet? Wait, why is it a snare? The hell? I was like, what the hell is that? That doesn't sound like a trumpet. Oh. Why is there no sound? Oh, that's a tuba. Yeah, it has flutter tone on it for some reason. I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's try. So this thing should only affect the horns. Nope. It actually affects the entire brass. Now, that way it only affects the horns. And then this thing does the flutter tone. Okay. So now we want to have the trumpet play the melody. Where's the automation clip? There you go. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually put the trumpets over here. Okay. Does it have flutter tone? Because it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't have flutter tone. So we need to automate this as well so that it doesn't have flutter tone. And then so by the way, this is probably going to be a very, very boring stream. But I have to do this. So one thing that brass instruments usually do is they start out with a very strong attack, and then suddenly they go down in dynamics and then go up again. This is called forte piano. And then we can have some flutter tone going on here. Hey, how's it going? Banger, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This song, either people are so, because this is a remastering of my old song. When I released my old song, people either love it or absolutely fucking hate it. And I'm trying to get less people to absolutely fucking hate it and slightly more people to love it. And this song needs to eventually, you know what? For this part, I mean, for this session, I'm not gonna make it into a dubstep, but eventually this is gonna become dubstep because I really want to turn this song into a dubstep track. But what I realize is a lot of people like the orchestral part, but don't necessarily listen to dubstep. So I want to make two versions, where one version is purely orchestral, and the other version is more. It's like it has the same orchestral part, but it also has a bass drop in it. Oh shit! It's way too loud. Yeah, I need it to do some kind of like legato. And then da 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 da. I don't know if this is too high. But let's try it. Let's try it. Wait, I can't hear it. Oh, wait. It's probably because. Wait, what? No. So, yeah, this part, the part that comes right after, is a little bit screwed up. Hey, welcome back, Cryptic. Oh, I like. Yeah, I think at some point I might do like a stream where you guys can just ask me anything about like orchestration, and I can just like create some kind of orchestral stuff from scratch with your like with your ideas and also teach you how it's done in the process. You guys can also do orchestral stuff. 'Cause I feel like orchestral stuff and EDM has a very symbiotic relationship. Um, there's a guy called Alan Moore who is like the god of orchestral EDM. You guys can check him out. Yeah, this thing is a little bit too bright. Hey, good evening, Saint Mike. Good evening. Nice to see you guys back. This string part, I think, needs some more movement. But we're not gonna worry about it for now. It ain't the same music you were messing with 2 days ago. Yeah, because I need to release this, like, today on DistroKid, so that by the time it gets to tomorrow, it can appear on Spotify. Sup, Tenant. Hey, sup, Queandrews Clampett. Quindarius. I can't pronounce your name. Like, every single time I try to pronounce, I should probably just call you Star Child at this point. Because I don't know what language this is, by the way. Is it English? But yeah, I need to get this. I need to get this song out like today. And I slept very poorly last night. And today I went to like do a lot of errands. And now I'm just completely exhausted. I just want to go to bed. But I need to get this thing done. So, yeah. Yeah, calling star. Okay. Dang, how much more work does it need? It needs not a lot of work, actually. Not a lot of work. Because these are elements, so these are materials from the original song. I just need to like reskin it and make it playable for an orchestra. I know it's not gonna get played by an actual orchestra, but I just like to make it playable so that it doesn't sound amateurish. Because right now it's not like the original is not playable. There's a lot of examples, but like the original is completely fucked up. Like the EQ's all wrong. The strings don't sound like strings. What's this? Yeah, like that sounds kind of gross. Hi. Yeah. Hi. So yeah, I just need to like take the original and take that MIDI data and give it to like some new VSTs and then manipulate the curves. That's all I'm doing for now. For some reason, this thing kind of sounds a little bit too quiet. Like that's supposed to sound like super loud on a trumpet. think this part, we can just leave it like this. Alright, I have a crazy idea. Call me a bit too crazy, but we can duplicate this down an octave and give it to the trombones. Yeah, the trumpets sound a little bit bright, but that's basically what they sound like in real life. If you blast the trumpets, that's what they sound like. Like, they just sound this bright in real life. Sometimes you can listen to like some cinematic orchestral trailer music. And then when you listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, this sounds amazing. But then you listen to the real instruments, and you're like, what the hell? They don't sound like the cinematic trailers. It's because they don't sound like cinematic trailers. Oh shit, wait, hold on a second. That's supposed to... Wait. I think I gave the automation to a wrong knob. Yeah, I know this is kind of stupid, what I'm doing. But this allows me to just use one automation clip to control multiple things at once. That's basically what I'm doing now. So, I tried to use the swam flute for this part, but then no matter what I did, it just didn't sound right. Because I realized that there's a critical issue with swam flute, which is that the breath noise is very unstable when you change notes. Let me demonstrate. That's not actually what a trill should sound like. So it's like the noise like cuts off every single time I change the note, like in a split second. The piccolo doesn't really have this problem. I mean, it still does to some extent. Which is why I can't put ornaments on the flute. So I need to use that crappy VST that I used in the original. Anyways, nobody cares about this anyways. Why would I tell you about that? Let's see. So for the trumpet, there's one thing that I can do, which is I can bring down the brightness just by a little bit by bringing down this dynamic sense. Let's put it to 0.7. So basically what this thing controls is it controls how much the sound changes, like how much brighter it gets as the trumpet blasts louder. So if you set it to 1, which is the highest value, then the trumpet's gonna sound super bright when you're playing in a very high intensity. And if it's set it to 0, then there's not gonna be much difference in how the tone brightens. Actually, I feel like some of these notes could be longer. Because I was constantly hearing some kind of issues with the brass. Like this note has to be longer. Alright, so for this part, I had a... Wait, what's this? So I had this very weird percussion thing. And I don't like it anymore. Let's see how much of it can we preserve? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Wait, what the hell? It has no sound. Why is it pan all the way to the left? What the hell? Does it have an automation? Hang on. It's linked to a controller. No, it's not linked to a controller. You know what, let's init with this position. Yeah, there's no sound for some reason. This is kind of annoying. Okay, yeah. It's very, very annoying. Let's reload this sample. It's a kit 47 dole 4. Okay. I have to find this stupid sample. Kit 47 dole 4. What the hell? Oh, wait, the volume is set to 0. How did I miss that? Whoa, what the hell is that? It sounds like a darbuka. Oh, it's because it's way too fast. Why does it become pan to the left as soon as I play the song? And the volume becomes 0. Okay, yeah, you know what? I don't have time to fix this. Let's load up a new version of that sample. FL Studio has been doing some crazy weird shit. Okay. So let's set it to auto. Okay, it's already set to auto. And let's drag this. This part, yeah, we're not gonna use this original part because that's dubstep drop. It's not even a good drop. And then it becomes this part, which I'll bring down. This is gonna be the final most epic part of the song. So that's what the original sounds like. So the original sounds like this. Oh yeah, it's completely fucked up. The thing is completely fucked up. The libraries aren't even loading. But yeah, we're gonna scrap like most of that. We're gonna redo it with better VSTs. Alright, so, but first of all, for this part, okay, so the strings. Now, we're missing violin ones in this part. We're missing violin ones. So what can the violin ones do? Now, first thing that we need to get right is this automation now no longer controls make unique. These two automations no longer control violin ones. So they no longer control the first violin. Although you guys love the minor seventh chord. That's a minor seventh chord. Alright, so this thing now controls violin 2 and violas and cellos and double basses. So it controls these guys. And oh shit, I just removed a thing. It has to control the low strings. And then this thing controls the bow pressure of the things I just talked about, which are low strings and violas and violin 2s. The second violins. Now, the first violins are going to do something a little bit more interesting. Okay, yeah, we can keep that. We have to put it here and put the symbol thing above. Actually, never mind. Anyways, we're going to have violin 1s. The first violins. Doing like a little run thing. So here, I'm going to do a run. And this part, we're going to have the expression and the bow pressure. Actually, We're gonna turn that into the second divisi. And what we'll do is we're gonna do an octave doubling. Hopefully that'll sound slightly better. In fact, I don't even know if you can hear it at this point. But since I've done it, there's no going back. You can sort of faintly hear it. That becomes second divisi. That becomes third divisi. All right. So this thing now does this. All right. Okay, so now we need some kind of low end this part. So this thing we can double it at the octave using double basses. That gives us a bit of a low end. Alright, now I'm starting to lag. So I'm gonna disable... Let's disable TikTok, dude. I need to uninstall this thing. It's probably spying on my computer. That's what TikTok does. Let's quit these things. Spotify too. Okay. And then also, alright, I'm probably gonna get hanged. But let's set it to 24. Alright, before I do that, let's just do Control N, which creates a new document. It's kind of like branching out. And then what I'll do is that I'll go to General Settings, set this to 24, which will probably lower the CPU usage by about 15%. Okay. That's a huge sacrifice that we had to do. I know, that actually sounds kind of bad. Let's try... Alright, so what I'm trying to do now is some kind of suspension. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to add some brass in this section. Okay, so brass. Basic 808 snare. I have no idea where I use this sound. If I have it here, I probably used it somewhere. But man, why would I use 808 snare in a fantasy orchestra song? So alright, brass. What are we gonna do with the brass? We can play chords. Actually, yeah, let's do that. The easiest thing would be to just use horns to play chords. Actually, an even easier thing would be to just give this to the horns. Let's just copy that and paste it here. We need to set that to. Actually, you know what? That's way too high. Way too high. It's not that realistic to have all four horns playing all the time without breathing. But I don't have time to think about realism. I need to just get this thing done as soon as possible. Because nobody wants to watch me make this song. Oh, wait, that's trumpet. Let's turn it into another horn, and then why is it playing flutter tone? You're not supposed to be playing flutter tone. Let's remove all the automation points. Set flutter to 0. Okay. Alright, let's listen to that. Actually, instead of controlling the horns, let's control the entire brass section with this one automation. And just do that, and it'll do that. Yeah, I'm not making any sense now. Oh wait, what's going on? 늘 힘내는 최고야. 감사합니다. Okay. Let's turn that into, let's do it again, because for some reason it didn't work. Alright, so that's supposed to be the trombones, I guess. So if we give that to teal, that becomes trombone. And here, actually, maybe I want it to go up again. All right. By the way, for some reason, like, nobody's talking now. Is it because I'm too boring to watch? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want me to say or to tell? Make it more interesting. I'm still here, Lo. Thanks for being here, man. You're like solo carrying. By the way, I can't see how many people are watching this. Probably like 2. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like 2 people. Let's do a trumpet thing. By the way, no matter how many people are watching, I'm happy as long as you are watching. That's a bit loud. That's a bit loud. Alright, let's listen to the beginning all the way up to now. There's some issues in the middle, but I'm not gonna worry too much about them for now. Alright, suddenly I hear a lot of problems with this brass part here. Kind of feels like they're a bit too random. And a solution might be to just make it 1 trumpet instead of 3 trumpets. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I hate when this happens. When I make something, and then I listen back to it, and it sounds like garbage. I mean, it sounds actually sounds good to me, but uh, hmm, does it actually sound good? Well, I feel like we kind of the trumpets and the trombone occupy too much of that high end without anything in the mid to like act as a foundation. That's what I feel. Maybe we need some kind of like pluck sound. Let me see. Guys in the chat, what's your opinion? I don't think there's a chat. I don't think there's. All right, yeah, there's a chat, but there are no guys in the chat, I think. Only women. Bro, popular with the ladies. Nah, I'm a guy. Just prove. Okay. Uh, by the way, here's something interesting. So if you actually look at, uh, by the way, this guy, he's my friend in real life. By the way, you didn't know. Uh, I'm not gonna say your name because probably don't want it. But yeah, he's a friend. Like we know each other in real life. Uh, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, I checked the stats for uh, I checked the stats for the gender. Okay, and of people who watch my stuff, and it's like 98% male and 2% female. And I think those 2% are probably like accounts. Oh yeah, and so there's not a lot of people who watch my stuff in general, but I think the only person who watches my stuff and is a female is my partner. So like there's nobody, like no females watching any. But I think in music production, there are very little females in music production for some reason. I just found something crazy. The trumpets here are playing together with the trumpets here, which is not supposed to happen. Only EDM streamer I know who streams all the time on YouTube, ironically, is like Cynthia. I don't actually know Cynthia. There's also the VTuber aspect, I think. All of her stuff is music production or rhythm game. Yeah, music production and rhythm game kind of go hand in hand. I just beat Dash on GD. Okay, I've seen you spending hours and hours on GD on Discord. I've gone back into recently. Man, the levels on GD are getting harder and harder and harder. I don't even know like how hard are the levels now. Like I remember when Cataclysm was like the most difficult level. Yo, placeholder music. Welcome back, man. The family has reunited. Alright, let's do something kind of radical. Which is, I will turn these into double trombones. Whoa, hold on a second. That doesn't sound right. Ooh. This thing is controlling all of these things. Because I forgot to turn off this add link thing. Same for, wait, what? What? So this thing's controlling like a million automations at the same time. Not supposed to happen. But let me check the chat. Oh boy, he's saying, bro doesn't know about the new stuff. I think Space 2 is number one right now. Alright, I can't imagine how goddamn difficult it must be. Because now like blocks can move. And like things can just jump around. Like the obstacles can jump around. Which is, for me, that's like way too difficult. Alright, let me remember to close this thing. Alright, I first need to like fix this thing because yeah, over 4 years, I've racked out 4.5 hours in GD. Okay, I tend to see levels news update. I got 5 for me. But now camera moves. What the hell? I think that's what killed Geometry Dash. Because right after the updates, I think it's 2.0, where everything can move. It just be like the hype suddenly died down with Geometry Dash. It's like a sudden decline in popularity. Because I don't think the veterans enjoyed seeing all the blocks move around. But again, like crazy stuff were able to happen because now you can control the blocks. Like you can make blocks move around. So like it enabled new things. but it also made a lot of old people quit the game, I guess. I have seen some newer some of the levels. In fact, there's a guy who made a level called, oh, I forgot the name, but it starts with S, and he made it with one of my songs, and it got featured. And it's a Chinese guy who made the level, and that's why that song became somewhat famous in China. I mean, in Chinese, it's not that famous, but it's like I think 10,000 people have listened to that song. Okay, yeah, this thing is kind of crazy now. Oh yeah, this is getting super loud. But that's how loud trombones are in real life. Like if you've ever been in a room with like a real trombonist and you listen to that trombone blast a note, you're gonna get hearing damage. It sounds as loud as like an airplane engine. I think it's just a lack of updates. Heck, the game didn't get updated for like 6 or 7 years. Really? There's nothing after 2.1. I think 2.1 is that's like what I remember. The latest thing that I can remember. It's with the little robot thing, where the longer you press, the higher it jumps. It's a level called Geometry something. The music made by Waterflame. Geometrical Dominator. Yeah, it's that level. Yeah. Why don't you look at the newest level, banger level? Yeah, send me a link in the channel, and I'll take a look at it. Wait, Tana, do you still play GD? No, I don't play GD anymore. The last time I played GD was like in the update 2.1. I think Geometrical Dominator is the last level that I played. I haven't played for like a very long time because I just can't keep up. Like my skills are too bad, and I don't really I don't I have a very bad hand what was it called, hand-eye coordination, which basically makes me very bad at video games. Oh wait, I think I made a fatal mistake. Yeah, I made a fatal mistake. I have horns playing here and horns playing here. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Uh, yeah, just give me a sec. I need to figure this thing out. All right, let's give that to the trumpets. Give it to wait. And then these things we can just get rid of them. YouTube blocks the links. I think he meant in the Discord. Yeah, in the Discord. I posted on general if you want to watch. All right, I'll watch it after the stream. Yeah, YouTube doesn't really allow you to send links. I think it's to avoid, it's to prevent a lot of like spamming, like people spamming like weird stuff. All right. This horn sounds straight from a Creole song. What's a Creole song? Enlighten me. Is that a producer or is that like a genre? Why does it have like a... Oh yeah, because this thing... What? There's like a... I think his... Rio is a music guy that makes peak music. Okay. Sending his stuff. And... actually, I feel... Alright. I think it's a good moment to discuss something. which is I want to make a stream in the Discord only. So it's like a Discord only stream. And where I listen to, we all listen to all the stuff that you sent me to listen to, like the all the songs that exist, the good, like the song recommendations, and then we can like break the songs down. The reason why I'm not going to do it on YouTube is because of copyright. But if I do the stream on Discord, then you can stream while in a voice call. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do a stream in the Discord channel. Oh, by the way, I should probably put the link of the Discord channel on so yeah, let me just ping this. So we can listen to, but uh I'm not gonna do it during the weekend. So I'll probably do it sometime in a weekday. Is it okay? Yeah, but everyone needs to be muted. Yeah, or if you want to talk, then it's fine too. It's not like I'm kind of some kind of dictator. Uh, yeah, we can talk. But yeah, by the way, so wait. Uh, so yeah. Then I want to do it. Is it okay if I do it tomorrow at this time? Hello, I'm a big fan. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining this stream. Tomorrow's fine for me. Yeah, all right, I'll do it tomorrow then, like around this time. Tomorrow, yeah. Where we're gonna listen to the stuff that you sent me, and we can take a look at the sound design. Uh, I hope you won't F right now. What does that mean? I won't. I hope you won't F. Is that a word or is that some kind of abbreviation? Sleep, that's mean. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Let's say I'll keep doing this for like another hour. I'll keep doing the stream. There's not much to do, but I don't think I'll be able to finish this song today. It's very fast. But I don't have. There's not a lot to do. I'm just basically reskinning an old song. That's way too low. Way too low. In fact, this thing should be up an octave. Actually, that's... I don't want a lot of brass here. Then here, I want like a staccato, like a staff. Here we can have like a horn. I can't even do that. It's amazing. What's the choir chanting music? It's Metropolis Arc. I can't even do it. It's not amazing. This song is not amazing. I would rate this song in its current form. I would probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. We're supposed to finish song. I don't think today. I don't think it's gonna happen today. I'll try to do it like tomorrow morning. I'll try to finish the song tomorrow before noon. It's gonna be a very early stream. But I'll just because there's this part that I need to kind of figure out what to do. I'm thinking of like some kind of percussion here. Probably piano tech. The choir. Oh, that flute. The flute is not piano tech. The flute is Kong Audio. It doesn't sound like a real flute. It sounds like some emulation of a flute. But yeah, I'm using it because I have nothing else to use. How can you say it's not this awesome? Keep praying for so much things. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for hyping me up. But I guess this song, I think realistically speaking, this song will flop. This thing will not blow up at all. This thing will probably just flop. Percussion break. Yeah, some kind of percussion break. Because, alright, so that's the original drop over here is disliked, is overwhelmingly disliked. That's the original. People overwhelmingly dislike this. But I want to make something kind of similar, but with like actual percussion. Wait, that's not what it's supposed to sound like. I think there's an effect that's muted. This thing's like overwhelmingly disliked, and I can understand why. So I'm not gonna implement this. So I'll do something else for this part. You should add an eagle screech right there. Here? Or here. Is it 59 or is it 63? So 63 sounds like this. I was thinking 62. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go to free. Actually, let's see if I already have this sound in my sound libraries. Otherwise, now I'm probably gonna get killed or assassinated. But let's either use free sound effects if I can't find it here, or we can use 11 labs. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get assassinated right after that. Wait, it's this thing. Eagle. Wait, why is it a capital? Like capital. No, it's a desert. No, that's not what I want. I want an eagle, not a desert eagle. That doesn't sound like an eagle. Uh, I'm still thinking that if that would be a good idea. American, yeah, American eagle. Because that's kind of overused. Yeah, especially like when you have like some kind of desert music. I'm not talking about like the Middle Eastern desert, but like American desert. You usually have like a guitar strum and then an eagle sound. Uh, but we can try to use like some bird call, not necessarily an eagle, some kind of bird, some kind of bird. Wait, it's not download. Bird. Oh, these are ambient sound. These are ambient sound. Uh, pterodactyl. That's not what we want. In fact, we need like any sound that's like more than a couple dozen megabytes is an ambience. Okay, yeah, these guys are kind of weird. The hell is that? What peacocks actually sound like? Red-tailed hawk. All right, so let's search hawk. Okay, let's search hawk. Yeah, that's an ambient. No, that's not. Oh man, this stream is getting very, very weird. Actually, we could use that. If we add like 10 million reverb and delay plugins on this, we could actually try this thing. Yeah, imagine like you take a look at a stream called Dude Tries Out Orchestral Music or something. And then you open up the stream and this is what comes out. Let me see. Oh shit, sorry for your ears, man. This thing is kind of nasty. Yeah. You know what? Let's just use this thing. Right now it kind of sounds bland because there's no reverb. Could pitch it down two semitones. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Two semitones. Okay, yeah. Uh, so now we're gonna need to add delay and reverb, and also this wind chime thing. Where's the wind? Oh, I think I already have it. All right. So our delay. Okay, that's not what it sounds like in real life. In real life, the diffusion is kind of high. And time is not even in beats, but rather in hertz or milliseconds. Oh, I don't think that's what birds are supposed to sound like. And the dry, actually the wet should be down. And now reverb, now the size has to be crazy big. The wet and the decay should be kind of high. The dry, there's actually not a lot of dry in this case. Early reflections, I don't even think it matters. Okay. So let's put it here, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. If it works, then fine. I think it's like there's a 50-50 chance that it might work or not. Wait, let me turn this thing down a little bit. And we need to turn, let's just use a balance. Turn it up. Actually, the last part where the voice kind of cracks kind of sounds okay. Actually, I don't need the balance. Let's just play with this. Okay. We can artificially create a voice crack. The way to do that is to set it to stretch pro. And set it to something like this. Or set it to stretch. Yeah, that's not really working. Let's try this thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's just keep this thing here for the moment, and we'll judge whether it fits a bit later. This thing needs to be tamed. Okay, so we have strings playing tremolo in the original here. That's D sus. D sus. This should play this. In the original, there's like this weird snare thing in the original. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. For now, let's focus on this part. So this part is where the entire orchestra plays together. Plays the main melody. What am I gonna do with this holy movie music? Thanks for the hype. I don't think it's to the level of movie music yet. Hopefully, it will approach movie quality. Once I remake this part. Disney want to hire you? No. Trust me, they don't want to hire me. If they hire me, it's not gonna go well. I'm probably gonna turn all of my projects in late. And the reason why I stopped wanting to be a film composer is because I just can't understand the instructions. Like somebody might want something, but I can never deliver the type of things that the commissioner wants. There's always like endless revisions. And I kind of hate that. The commissioner hates that. So that's why I kind of gave up on that. Alright, you know what? I did not give up on this yet. What if we pitched it down 5 semitones? I'm say it as a joke, but it sounds so good. Every detail is awesome here. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I tried to use FL for 2 years. I'm still bad. I don't want to discourage you, but it actually takes a long ass time to get good. I'm not saying that you're bad. I'm just saying that this kind of thing takes fucking long time to get good. In fact, it's my 10th year. No, actually, 2026 is my 11th year in FL Studio, and I still feel like a beginner. I'm not joking. I'm not being like humble or anything. That's like what I truly feel. That flute melody is so good. Are you talking about this melody? Wait. Or are you talking about this melody? Actually, 11, how old are you? I'm 24. I'll turn 25 sometime this year. Why do you have a 3x ask? Oh, it's this thing. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think that's exhaust. But it's usually the sub bass. If you see an ask, 3x ask, usually the sub. The first one you showed is my favorite, but both are super good. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so, so much. Okay, yeah, I've been dragging this thing around for quite a bit. Let me just... So, all right, so for the drop, you know what? I'm going to skip this part today. All right, this part. Let's see what we want to keep. We want to keep this and to the normal way. Yeah, there's a limiter on this. Oh shit, that's loud. Yeah, for this song, I just use a bunch of loops. Because why not? But normally, I don't really use that many loops. But for this song, I'm like, dude, I'm just too lazy. And these loops sound pretty damn good. So, alright. Trumpet. By the way, that's not an endorsement. Okay, I'm just too lazy to type the 3 last letters of trumpet. Alright. So we want to use the trumpet to play the 2 first notes of the melody, which is A, D. Oh, I see. Maybe for being good, I need to learn music theory, but it's too hard. Actually, now people are gonna hate me for saying this, but you don't actually need to know that much music theory. To be good at music production. I mean, it helps to know music theory. In fact, there are songs that you would not be able to make without knowing music theory. But if you just know music theory and nothing else, then it's not good either. I'd say music theory is like the icing on the cake. If you're already super good at sound selection and sound design and like mixing and mastering, Then, if you know music theory, you can take all of that and just bring it to a whole new level. But just knowing music theory by itself will not actually be sufficient to go from like 0 to hero, I would say. Uh, Wait, is that too? What's going on here? Okay. Best viewer stream. Uh, oh, is that a scam? Looks like a scam. I think using the internet in the 21st century, you need to have this bullshit detector. Well, if you want to make orchestra and these things you need. Actually, not exactly. In fact, Hans Zimmer does not know music theory. At least he doesn't know music theory in a systematic academic way. Hans Zimmer never learned music theory, like with the professor. I don't know why I'm trying to say this to you. I mean, you're a apprentice. Thank you so much. I think you're being too generous. That's crazy. Yeah, Hans Zimmer. In fact, Hans Zimmer can't read sheet music. Yeah, Hans Zimmer. In fact, there's another legendary film score, a guy called Vangelis from Greece, and he doesn't know music theory either. Michael Jackson probably doesn't know music theory. Um, yeah. So, and look at their music career, like what they're able to achieve without knowing music theory. So we want the trumpets to play and then suddenly become quiet. There's a very good reason for that. Let me show you why. Because when right after the trumpets play, we're gonna have the horns playing the rest of the melody, which is this. Wait, what the hell? What was that? I'm just saying, one of you popped it. It was awesome. I started seeing every video. And thank you so much. Bro, I'm gonna be Hans Zimmer. Yeah, you can be Hans Zimmer. You can absolutely be Hans Zimmer. Oh, the snare melody. By the way, you can actually play melody with the snare. Uh, oh, I can't play it because my keyboard doesn't have enough range. Um, so, the horns. But actually, in reality, horns are much quieter than trumpets. In reality. A trumpet is like twice the volume of a horn. Why is it doing the flutter tone thing again? Alright, I'm gonna set all the brass to no flutter tone. Wait, that's probably not a good idea. did the sound come from? Yeah, I have no idea where that snare came from. I think no. Are you making a music without a MIDI yet? No, I don't have any. I don't have any MIDI keyboard. Horn's got an empty its spit valve. Yeah, the spit valve. Uh, that's why I don't play real instruments. Right. Basically, like when you play the horn, or actually uh the more common one would be the tuba. So if you play basically any brass, your spit will end up inside of the instrument, and you need to press a thing to release the spit, which kind of sounds gross. Uh, but that's what musicians have to deal with, which is why I have this fake horn that I don't need to deal with the spit valve. We're gonna let the trumpets breathe for a split second here. And we're gonna have this thing where there's a huge crescendo happening in the entire orchestra. Yeah, that's kind of it gets annoying every once in a while, but you get used to it. Yeah, it's kind of like the guitar, tuning the guitar thing. By the way, do you play a brass instrument? Do you play the trumpet or the horn? I'm gonna be very impressed if you do. I play trumpet. Damn. Do you play jazz or classical? Oh, the strings. That's the original string part, which actually sounds decent, I guess. I've yet to play jazz. I don't think I've played any classical music. So do you play trumpet as like a are you self-taught? Like what kind of stuff are you playing pop? Like what kind of stuff are you playing? I started in fifth grade at school. Damn. But now you're 14, which means that you're probably like 3 years of playing the trumpet, I guess. I guess it'll be classical band music. Okay, so is it like a marching band? Okay, let's disable this string. Create a better string. better. Wait, how's it called? Better, stronger, faster. Oh wait, it's harder, faster, stronger, better, or it's some order of that. Ninth grade now. Okay, so 4 years. Uh, did you cut the nothing? Ha ha ha. What nothing? Oh yeah, I cut this because there was like an overlap between these two, and that will cause some issues. Wait, why is there a fucking snare? Like, and there's a kick. What the hell? I used that kick. There's no way I used any of these sounds in this in the original song. Heard song we're playing called Mother Earth by David Matlanka. I haven't heard of that song yet. Are you the lead trumpet player? Wait, that's not the right note. That's a D minor. You know, let's start with the bass. Start with the 9. Oh yeah, here's one quick tip about orchestra, about the string sections. Now, in some orchestras, the double bass, if you take a look at the double bass, you can see that the lowest note on the double bass is this note, which is the E1. It says C0, but it's actually E1. But in some orchestras, especially in Europe, they demand that the double bass has an extra lower string, which extends it all the way down to B, which is outside of the range. But this plugin, for some goddamn reason, the maker of the plugin is from Italy, which is in Europe. So the bass should have a fifth string, but they, for some reason, don't have a fifth string. So the lowest note is an E. Now I can go here and tune the entire string so that the lowest note becomes a C0. Which gives me the E at the D that I need. But then it kind of screws up the relationship between the strings. So I don't know if I should be using E or, you know, fuck it, let's use C. I'm second chair. Wow, okay. That's right behind first chair. You can show me the song on the Discord thing if you want. But damn, playing the trumpet, like I really admire people who can play an actual instrument, especially like a brass instrument. Uh, I don't understand how you play the trumpet because you don't blow into the trumpet, but rather you buzz your lips. And apparently, you can control how your lip buzzes, and it'll produce like a series of overtones on the brass instrument. Now, I know how it works in theory, but in practice, I've no idea how it actually works. Do you have perfect pitch? Dumb question. Why does that patch have so many things, so many wires? Yeah, but if you actually go to an actual uh, modular synth, like a physical modular synth, it has even more wires than this. This patch, it looks messy, but it's actually kind of clean if you look at these things. So they just allow me to control different parts of the brass selectively. And the more to the right it goes, the higher level it is. You need to actually have your hands on trumpet. Understand? Yeah, I know. I know. You need to actually play the trumpet. But like, how do you buzz your lips to create the tone? That's the thing that I don't understand. And how do you even control like how fast your lip buzzes? And doesn't that like make your lips itchy? Doesn't it like numb your lips? The mouthpiece helps a lot. Okay, so that's like the thing, like the funnel shaped thing on the where your lips sit. My younger brother plays sax. I tried to play it today, clueless. Yeah, but the sax is different from a trumpet because the sax is a reed instrument. So, uh, it's like I think the sax you actually blow into the sax. You blow your air into the sax, but trumpet I think you're buzzing your lips. But yeah, sax same. Like for me, like the saxophone has so many like so many keys that I'm like, dude, how do you even know like where your fingers should sit? And apparently, like some fingers have like multiple keys. Yeah, it's sax. Like playing a real instrument for me is like that's like very impressive, like super impressive. I can only use like these things. That's like all I can do. I can only use these. If these didn't exist, I would have no idea how to make music. Anyways, so yeah, like that's trumpet. As you can see, you have three things. It actually allows you to selectively close and open some of them. Um, and yeah. Anyways, so uh, we need to do a feel. We need to do a. Yeah, now we're using the viola, but we need to do a string core. Yeah, the reason why it's doing the pitch bend thing is because I'm using a very low velocity. So there's a. Oh, by the way, do you have perfect pitch? I don't have perfect pitch. I can tell the notes because I know the key of the song. I pretty much only make music in D. Uh, like 90% of my stuff is in D. Because when you do D Dorian, it uses the white keys only, and I hate using black keys. Wait, is it the right octave? Yeah, it is the right octave. Uh, D minor's favorite. Yeah. There's a very famous song in D, which is that's in D. D major bebop and Dorian are best for me. But in general, I use D2. Okay, D major bebop. Bebop scale. Man, it's been like such a long time since I've heard about the bebop scale. I think it's like some kind of variation of the blues scale. Oh shit, that's not supposed to happen. No. Yeah, the reason why this thing sounds much beefier is because there's like an impossible number of strings playing this. That sounds like 100 string players. Wait. Alright, there's one thing I can do, which is kind of radical. How many strings do you want? Yes. Yeah. Hey. Thanks for joining. Low. Let's split the cellos into two. Actually, no. This part should be brown. This part should be blue. Okay. More strings, better the sound. Why use so many colors? It's because every color is a different string part, like a different section of the string ensemble. Which is why I need I need to basically set the music. I need to give the music to different individual string parts. Hope it makes sense. So, alright, so let's do this. And let's call this every expression. Everything but violin 1. So this thing should have everything, but this thing should control the expression of everything but violin 1. So there's high strings. No, wait. It has to have low strings, low pressure. This thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. And the first thing should be removed. Now it kind of sounds dull because we're not having any vibrato. As soon as I introduce the vibrato, it'll sound very, very good. to color familiar with FL. Me too, that feature's crazy. Okay, sounds like Hell to Manly too. I don't know if that can be. ACP is not dying two things that happen at the same time. Because I cannot feel the vibrato. So without the vibrato, that's what it sounds like. With it's a very subtle change, but it makes the string sound thicker. And to address the color problem. So here, I know that. So, all right. So what each color represents. White means that it's okay. You know what? This thing is violin 1. So the first violin. Okay, if you go to an actual orchestra, let's take a look at this. Okay, so in a real orchestra, oh wait, it's too small. But yeah. Oh, you must be locked in, man. Fuck you. Okay, if you take a look at a real orchestra, here are the first violins. They're sitting over here. Second violins over here, viola here, cello, and double bass. So these are 5 sections within the orchestra. If you are familiar with, if you've actually went to listen to an actual orchestra, that's where the strings are sat. Okay. And my colors allow me to target each of these sections. Now, in a real orchestra, every one of these sections plays a different voice. And sometimes these sections can split into 2 per section. So the violin 1, so first violins over here can split into groups of 2, actually into 2 groups, which is called divisi. That allows you to play more notes, like a bigger chord. So, so pink is first violin, and then second violin, viola, cello, double bass is 9. And if you want to split the first violins into 2, then 1 is the first half of violin 1, and 2 is the second half of violin 1. And it splits further, so that's first half of violin 2, second half of violin 2, etc. And this allows you to know exactly which section is playing what. And also, this plugin does not allow me to like some string libraries have this ensemble mode where you use it kind of like a pad, and you don't even care. You know, you don't really care. So, for example, this thing, some string libraries have this sus. It's called sus. Take a look at it. So it's sustained patch or sus. And in this patch, you don't even think about what parts are playing what. You just put in the notes like this. But this is not actually realistic. It'll sound good, which is probably the most important thing. But an actual expert might listen to it and then be like, "Ha, I know this is an amateur." They'll figure out that it's actually not. It's not realistic. But if you're doing this, then it sounds exactly like how the real orchestra would play it. And that's what makes it sound so realistic. Wait, this part needs to. And then. Uh, The double bass does this in the original. Wait, is that what it does? Oh, wrong notes. So it's... Thanks, teacher, for the class. No worries, no worries. And by the way, the EQ is also not very realistic. The way this is EQ. So that's D minor 7. And it's this, and then that's the original notes. I need to do this wave thing. Because sometimes you need to update the vibrato to make it actually do vibrato. Oh shit, that's not what I want. Do you even use Serum or Nexus or these plugins? I use Serum, but not Nexus. Yeah, I use Serum. I kind of need a plugin, or I need to somehow have access to a lot of synth leads. That's the thing that I struggle the most with, the synth leads. Because all of my leads sound exactly the same. And they kind of sound bland. But I'm not skilled enough to make my own like super complicated leads. I'm learning Citrus and Harmor. They're powerful. You should check them out for leads. Plus native to FF. Okay. By the way, have you watched this video that I made?
Grammarly helps
Oh
me
my
get
god, I don't
the
care
best.
about Grammarly, dude. How many Grammarly ads do I need to sit through? Yeah, and it goes on. So yeah, by the way, here you can download all the presets. In this song. Lamau, that was you. I saw it on Reddit. Oh shit! What? You saw it on Reddit? Oh yeah, it blew up on Reddit. I'd be right back. Okay, no worries. Take your time, man. You don't even need to watch this stream if you don't want to. It's just like a grumpy guy desperately trying to make some music. But yeah, it blew up on Reddit, but I thought people would follow me on Spotify or on SoundCloud after watching that video, but no, I got 0 followers from that video. Alright, let's listen to how this sounds so far. Okay, yeah, it kind of sounds all over the place. Let me disable these things, because these things are from the original. I don't even need... What's this? Okay, yeah, we can keep that. We don't even need this, yeah. We don't need that. Oh, that's the 3x OSC. That's the 3x. It's like a synth bass. How many times do you spend on this project? The project you took more time. This project, 130. Yeah, but it actually, I spent less than that. I spent less than that. I'd say about 100. But that was like in 20, because I made this song for 3 years. Which is why it took me so long, because I changed a lot of ideas in the process. Damn, that's unfair. I just followed you on SoundCloud. I don't use Spotify. Yeah, a lot of people hate Spotify. I can understand why. Like, you have to listen to 3 minutes of ads, listen to 1 minute of music. 141 patterns for that for one song is crazy. Really? 143? Okay, that seems to be a good number, I guess. You haven't, please close it. You haven't seen this his other song. Yeah, you should check out the other song. A Bandcamp bio or High Seas Explorer. Okay. By the way, thanks for the follow on SoundCloud. Did I say thanks? I don't remember because I today my brain is kind of like shutting off today. 1 hour every project to live. I like the sparkles. That's called wind chimes. I use it in every single goddamn song. You know what? There's too much reverb going on. Reverb, yeah, we should turn it down. Too much reverb. And why didn't I bus? Why didn't I do like a reverb bus? I was retarded back then. I'm still kind of retarded. Yeah, we're missing the trombones and a lot of other stuff. Atmosphere is nice. Yeah, thank you, thank you. There's still a lot of problems with this song. Let's do like string jumps. I know I should. Technically, that's that's not what I'm supposed to do. Who cares at this point? Have you tried Omnisphere? Nope. But I know it's damn good. Especially they just released Omnisphere 2. Like a month ago, or maybe 2 months ago. The Spectrasonics just released Omnisphere 2, which is a complete revamp of Omnisphere. It probably like doubled in the amount of sounds that it has. It already has like a crazy amount of sounds. And also, you have no idea how many like very successful films have used Omnisphere in its music. Omnisphere was used in. You mean Omnisphere 3? Oh yeah, that's probably what I mean. But yeah, a new version of Omnisphere. Is it 2 or 3? I don't even remember. But like Squid Games. I don't know if you guys have watched Squid Games, but that used Omnisphere, and that's only like one of the examples. There's countless examples of films that have used Omnisphere. Omnisphere is like the best synth for people who don't really want to do sound design, which is sort of me. I mean, I love sound design, but I don't want to spend like half of the time to make a song just on the sound design. Yeah, I should probably get Omnisphere at some point, but not now. Not now. But there's one thing that I need to talk about, which is GAS, GAS, which stands for Gear Acquisition Syndrome. This is a syndrome. Well, it's not technically a syndrome. But it refers to the habit of getting a bunch of gear and just acquiring more and more gear that you don't really even use at the end. Uh, I kind of suffer from that. I used to suffer from that. A lot of people suffer from that. So if you have FL Studio, like Producer Edition, that's enough sounds, that's enough synths and plugins and sounds and effects to last a lifetime. But yeah, Omnisphere is very, very good. Very fucking good. So, all right, here we have the trombone part. So yeah, that sounds very, very bad. Let's make a better trombone part. Hold on a second. Okay, so trombone. Hi, Martyr from YouTube. Damn. So you're on 2 platforms at once. Damn, thanks for the dedication. I feel like to producing, I need to get a MIDI keyboard and everything. I'm a perfectionist, so maybe that's why I haven't tried. I found enough time. Uh, I don't have a MIDI keyboard. In fact, I don't even have speakers. My computer is completely silent, and I only have uh an earbuds. I don't even have headphones. So all I have is a computer, like a typing keyboard, a mouse, and headphones. That's all I have. That's all the hardware that I have. I think it's good to have a keyboard, MIDI keyboard. But you can always start. You don't have to wait until you get all. I don't. I kind of understand uh, the feeling of needing to get everything right before you start, so that you kind of feel like you can finally start, and you're off to a good start. But sometimes you're like, sometimes you don't have to be a perfectionist, but it's up to you. I'm just a random guy, right? In the internet, and what I say has no value. You know what? Let's have this. Let's. All right. So let's have that automation control both trombones. Uh, I see something about producing on earphones. When you put a bass or just 808, you can't hear if it's off key or not, and it's a problem for me because I make music with earphones. Why would you not be able to hear if it's off key or not if it's an earphone? Like, why? What part of a headphone helps you identify the key of the 808s? Oh, the fucking water tone. Maybe I'm dumb to know why it's off key. No, you're not dumb. But yeah, like we all struggle. I can't tell the key of an 808 either. Like, if you played this, if I had to, I have no idea what key that is. Like even if I had the diagram, I still wouldn't be able to tell what key that is. And besides, do people even care about the key of the 808? Like, is that something that people care about? Because if you can't tell, then what are the chances that other people can tell? So, alright, I want this thing to be played by the bass trombone. And I want tenor trombone to do something else. Maybe I'll stop talking and see your stream. No, you don't have to do. You can talk. There's a reason why this chat thing exists. You can ask me anything. I don't care. As long as you're not asking my bank statement. Okay, it kind of feels chaotic, but I'll fix it. Can I ask your favorite EDM producers? Uh, so my favorite producers would be, so starting with the US, there's AU5, and there's a guy called Fractal. Uh, Xylan, I think he's from the US. He's pretty good. But I only follow like early Xylan. Uh, and Canada would be, there's a guy called Famous Spear who makes dubstep. And then moving on to the EU, there's I like Chime and what? So yeah, there's Chime, and then there's Extriller. So he's from Finland. Uh, who else? There's probably a bunch that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, the U.S. or North America, the Americas. There's also a guy called Siren. He's like not very known, but his music is god tier. There's another guy called Prismatic, like him. Um, and yeah, there's probably some others oh yeah, there's a girl called Silver. Uh, and there's probably some others that I'm forgetting. And then in Europe, there's Extruller, there's Chime, there's Muzz, who used to be called Muzzy. And who else? Uh, yeah, in the Middle East, there's a guy called Alan Moore. He's from Israel. His music is insanely god tier. Like I can't believe how I don't regard him as a human. Like he probably has like a different DNA. Like his DNA probably has like three spirals instead of two. Like that's how much of a god he is. Uh and then there's I'm probably forgetting some. Anyways. Oh, in the US there's also a guy called Varian. Wait, is he American? I think he's from North America. I could be wrong. Varian. So he also made orchestral dubstep. I think he made orchestral dubstep even before Extriller. Anyways, and in East Asia, there's a bunch that I love. There's a guy called Camellia from Japan, Sakuzio from Japan, Giga from Japan, Teddy Lloyd from Japan, um, Park Meme from South Korea, probably, or Japan. And then there's a guy called MTU from South Korea. Yeah. So these are like my biggest influences. By the way, this part, I'll humanize this part eventually, because right now it's like the horns are playing at exactly the same time. Being since I don't know anyone, if you say I'm sorry, maybe I'm too mainstream. You don't need to say sorry, because the people that I just talked about are not very mainstream. At least not. I think Camellia and Sakuzi are pretty well known in Japan and in East Asia. By the way, where are you from? Where I am, yeah. Which country are you from, or which continent? You don't feel, if you don't feel comfortable telling your country. Oh, Argentina! Damn. So you're actually the first Argentinian that that I know of, like that I have any interaction with. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Your first Argentinian fan? Yeah, hell yeah. First Argentinian fan. You know what? Let's bring in the snare, but I'll not keep it here for long. Here is weird. Yeah, it is weird. I just want to listen to the rhythm. Because right now I can't feel the rhythm. I need something else to replace that snare. I was just trying to see like how it fits within the rhythm. Because I'm feeling something weird about I don't know if it's like some of these things not playing at exactly the what's it called? Like they're not on time. I like heavy EDM, but piano and orchestral music. So I like to see your channel like that. How this guy being so good doesn't have a lot of support? I've been questioning this too. Well, I probably don't have a lot of charisma. And I feel like being, if you're like popular, uh being good, by the way, I don't pretend uh being good. Okay. I don't pretend that I'm good. But being good doesn't automatically give you, because I know a lot of people who are crazy good and nobody knows about them. And I feel like you need to have a very strong social media presence in order to get people to follow you and to know about you. And that's something I suck at. Now you have a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope. I mean, I'm not trying to, because some people when they stream, they're like, "Oh my god, dude, what's going on?" Like super excited. I don't think that's something that I first of all, like, I can't hype myself up like that. That's something that I'm not that good at. So in most of my streams, I probably just sound super tired and just I probably sound like I'm very confused and I don't know what's going on. And that probably puts a lot of people off. I need to work on that, to be honest. Okay, we need a bit more dynamic range. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm really not that good. Okay. I've seen some people who I can truly call good. Can I ask, PC is a type of Asian language? I don't want to say something bad, so I say Asian. Oh yeah, this is an Asian. It's Chinese. I'm Canadian Chinese. And for some reason my all like my PC is actually in English. I want it to be in English. But for some reason like some of my internet stuff is in Chinese. And I can't find any way to change the language. Especially on YouTube. I can't change the language of YouTube. Apparently, it's linked to my Google account or something. I didn't look into it, but yeah, that explains why YouTube. Because this is YouTube. YouTube is in Chinese. Okay. Now we need to add the melody to the strings, to the first violins. By the way, do I sound Asian? Like, do I sound white? Like, would you assume that I'm white? You don't? Okay. But yeah, I'm actually Asian. I need to sound more Asian, I guess. This melody, I'm actually kind of proud of this melody. I knew you're Asian because you don't need to sound more anything, man. Be yourself. Okay, I'll try to be myself. But yeah, like I think my music sounds Asian. Like that's where I sound Asian. Well, I'm not weird, but I see one of you video touching the piano, And I see on here. Oh yeah, the reflection. Yeah. I'll probably do a face reveal. Like I need to put on my webcam, but I'm too lazy. And right now I kind of look like I'm high. I'm not actually high, but I kind of look. All right. I look very high right now. Okay. So fine. That it's fine. Okay. Yeah. You probably don't want to see me looking super high. I can't find the thing. Oh, wait, what's this? So I have some automations in the Chinese automation tab and some automations in the English automation tab. And this project is so, like, so chaotic. This stream never gets boring. Ooh, okay. I think uh at some point it still gets boring. Like I'm doing something that's kind of boring, which is reskinning a song. I really want to do a stream where like you guys ask me to do anything. Okay, so you guys are like, all right, here, let's have like this, and then I make that. You know, I'm basically making music on command, and that would have like a lot of interactions. That would be more entertaining than this. It's like ask me to do anything. Uh, oh yeah, for that can be like so fun. Yeah, that'll be fun. I hope. So all right, now we finally have the melody. The strings. Let's listen to this. Then let's do the strings. Yeah. Okay, this part we don't have enough players for that. Your face is technically holy wait, that's it, thanks. Thank you so much. Your face is technically online. Also, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. My face is technically, yeah, it is technically online. It's, I'm too lazy to search it up, but it's on Audio Modeling's website. Wait, what if I search my name? What's gonna come up? That's not me, by the way. Oh, that's me. You're not supposed to see my face. Wait, what? That's the thing that... But yeah, I had a LinkedIn. That's when I still kissed a corporate ass. But now I don't want to kiss any corporate ass anymore. Okay. Yeah, this chord. That's G, add 4. That's the chord. Which is a very beautiful chord, so we can reproduce that chord. I guess we can have this, which is not allowed, by the way, in classical music. It's not allowed. But who cares? That's D. D sus. Wait, how do we do it? G sus. I think that's the G sus chord. The G add 4 chord. It would be this chord. Yeah, that's a good sounding chord. Actually, let's have let's have this thing up an octave. Yeah, let's have it up an octave. So the bass goes here. And then it should go to a D minor chord. So this goes. Yeah, we're not allowed to jump from here to here, but who cares? By the way, I should probably get going. Actually, I didn't even do the right notes. Okay. So that's a B flat, C, and D. We can have like a portamento going up, I guess. And then left it. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you left it. And then this thing collapses down. By the way, like these jumps when you have this note going here, that's not very recommended if you're writing for a real orchestra. But at this point, this is not even a real orchestra. So I don't have the capacity to care anymore. Yeah. Actually, let's collapse these into violin two. Then here we need a suspended chord. That chord, actually. But yeah, now we need this chord. Wait, what? It's an octave above. Shit. This case. I love your song, Entropy. I cannot even realize how you do it. Oof, that song. I can do a breakdown of that song at some point. That's the second craziest song that I've made in my lifetime. The craziest song, you've yet to see it because I'm still making it. You will wait for it. Okay. Yeah. I hope it'll blow your mind because I really hope it. That song took me. That's like the song that'll take the most time for me to make. Okay, now we need to probably add suspension to the entire thing. I'm too lazy for that. Fuck it. Not doing it. But in an ideal world, we should add suspension to the entire thing. Hey, sup? I think it's kind of unfortunate, but I'll probably leave in. I'll try to stay for another 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, today I'm just I'm cooked today. I have no energy. I'm running on like emergency ATP. Okay. No, wait, no. I've run out of ATP. I'm running on the whatever the is left of the adrenaline. Are you fine? Yeah, it's like yesterday I didn't sleep well at all. I woke up at like 8, which is way earlier than I should wake up. I fell asleep at 1:30, I guess. So I got like 6.5 hours of sleep. And and then I had to go and do like fill in some government forms, apply for my new health insurance card. And then I need to go and repay my student loan at like a place. And then I had to go like walk like 5 kilometers to go somewhere else. Yeah, anyways, I'll probably stay for another 15 minutes. And then yeah, I'll tap out. I'll finish these parts. And then I'll probably just tap out. Actually, here I want to break the note into two. And this one needs to have a rest, and this one needs to have a fucking strong attack. Okay, that's too strong. But yeah, there's so one tip for orchestration. Is that the final? Yeah, but like there's a bunch of other stuff that I put in. So there's gonna be these percussion. And then this thing. And then there's gonna be this thing that I need to add in. Is that the final of the song? Yeah, that's the end of the song. There's like this part still needs a lot of elements, and these curves are very rudimentary. I probably need to fine tune these curves. I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Cryptic. Welcome back. That's 85. No, this is a song that I need to. I should have. All right, so I should release this song today on DistroKid. It's a song. Uh, that I it's an old song that I'm kind of re-skinning. Let's call it that. I reskinned an old song because the old song kind of sounds ass. So I just switched a bunch of stuff to the new VSTs, and I need to release this song because I need to release a song every Friday. And for DistroKid to put it out on Spotify by Friday, I need to release this song on DistroKid today. But it's not going to happen because I procrastinated too much. Uh, so I'll probably release this song on DistroKid tomorrow, so that fingers crossed it'll make it to Spotify by the end of tomorrow, and then I'll be able to put a video on YouTube and kind of somehow semi promote this song. But yeah, this is an orchestral thing that I did. I can show you the full song if you want. It's not done yet, but it'll not take me too long. There should be like a percussion part over here that I haven't designed yet, and then that's like the grand finale of this part. It's very, very not done. There's a lot of problems, but I'll play it. Nevertheless, I'll play it. But yeah, that's what I have for the moment. It's not my best project. Uh, there's still a lot of issues. Like there's here the brass sounds weird, and here the transition sounds weird, and here something sounds weird here. Can't really pinpoint exactly what it is. But yeah, my headphones are too poor and cheap for this. I think you're overpraising this song. So good. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. But it's really not the best song that I made. The melody is kind of good, but the execution is to some extent questionable. But I mean, I'm just glad that something exists that I can put out. Yeah, but in this state right now, this song is not listenable yet. Peak. Thank you, man. I think I love your enthusiasm. Really appreciate it. By the way, what do other people think of this song so far? It still needs a lot of uh sorry, I haven't been so active in the stream. I haven't why do you say sorry, man? Like this thing should be for fun. You shouldn't have any pressure to watch the stream or anything. Like this song is really good. Thank you. But like here's I need to get one thing right. Uh you should never feel pressured to watch anything that I make and listen to anything that I make. Like you don't owe me anything. In fact, I owe you a lot of appreciation for all of the support that I've gotten from you guys. Like I should be the guy who is thankful and be the be appreciate. But you guys don't need to feel any pressure. If you need to do something else, just do it. Just quit the stream or just what I mean. Like I love you guys being here. But never ever apologize because you couldn't make it to the stream or you're not, or because you got something else to do, or I'm not more important than anything in your life. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. Okay. If I died today, like it wouldn't really affect you guys at all. I don't know. I like talking here. Same. Yeah, I appreciate you guys talking here. It also makes me want to make more music. Uh, just with your reaction. I just like to see your reaction. Your program is good though. I wish I could do something like that. Thank you. But I feel like there's still a lot of things. Like for example, this part kind of feels messy. I need to do something with the curves. But I don't have the solutions yet. And this part, I just need like this part, man. I don't have enough brain cells for this part. And this part, I kind of just gave up on it today. Well, you deserve this. Normally, streams are boring, but yours is different. Well, you deserve this and more. Thank you so much, man. Like it actually makes me fucking happy to hear that. You're a great person, Tenon. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Your music is inspirational. Hey, thank you so much. Oh wait, we got something on Twitch. Hello, VFX. Yo, what you cooking? Uh, I just played it like 2 minutes ago. I just played what I don't think I'm cooking. Okay. It's more like microwaving, I guess. Yeah, microwaving. Or warming. I'm warming something, not cooking. But basically I'm trying to make a orchestral thing. I'll just play this part and the other part. So that's like the main melody. And then this part becomes more orchestral. And then there's a bit of percussion part here, and then it becomes more orchestral. But I kind of don't like the brass here anymore. I need to do something with the brass. But anyways, I'll play this part. Yeah, this part really needs a lot of work. Anyways, and there's this grand finale. I'm just gonna play the orchestral, like I'm just gonna play the strings and brass. Because the rest is a little bit, how can I say it? It's a little bit raw. Well, these strings, I love them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so yeah, this part I'll just play it. By the way, it's not like, don't expect like Hans Zimmer. Okay, I still need to fix a lot of the issues here. But anyways. So yeah, that's what I have for this part. I'm not going to play it with the other things because it kind of sounds messy. But yeah, that's what I have so far. By the way, if you like my stuff, you can join my Discord channel where you can meet a lot of people who have this very good music taste and are basically just good people in general. And feel free to join the Discord channel if you want. No pressures though. You don't have to do it. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time for me to go because my bladder is about to explode. Okay, I've been holding this piss for I think about 3 hours now. Yeah, I'm about to get like a kidney failure if I hold it any longer. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Uh, hey, see you. Thank you. This thank you for a good stream. This song remembered me into How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, yeah, that's a very good soundtrack by John Powell. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, thanks. See ya, bro. See you guys, man. I'm gonna be on next one. Okay. See you guys. See you guys. I really, dude. I'm gonna the piss is gonna like leak out.